Okay, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play on the Rainy Day Skyblock server, Season 4, and we're up to Episode 2. Now, I did record a fairly long session, only to find that I didn't actually record it. I did the audio, but the gameplay didn't record. I think I must have hit the wrong button on the controller and exit it out rather than actually start recording. So what I have done, therefore, is I have moved my origin. I did have my origin up here. I moved it down here and made it my normal origin. I've started a little storage area over here and sorted some things out. And I have put them on different levels just to make it a little bit more organic. But yeah, so this is my my origin. It's just my normal origin. You can see a tutorial on it on previous videos. It's the one I use all the time, and I use it for the whole season. It's too wide. So the reason for that is if you just do one wide and just do this, a lot of the times before you get to the end, especially if the last few are ores and take a little bit longer to mine, the front couple come back and you have to go through them first. And so that sort of doesn't quite slow it down, but it does mean you don't get through all of the blocks. But if you go over and then time it so that let me just get this lined up. There we go. So time it so that just as the first block is about to come back, you move over. I was a little bit late there, but so yeah. Anyway, so if you do that, then you tend to get to all the way to the back before you go to the next one, and so you're continuously mining rather than waiting for a block to return, or you're mining 5 blocks before the next block comes back. It's quite good. The vertical void origin is okay, but once you have iron, and pretty much everyone has iron almost straight away nowadays, it's better to do something like this. And the diagonal origin is great as well, but it's just not for me. I find it too hard to build. I find that I need to make sure I've got exactly the right angle, which I also need to do here with the way that I've done this, where I'm restricted to going back and forth. I have to make sure I'm pointing it the right way, but it doesn't matter where I'm pointing up or down as long as I'm in that general vicinity. Whereas with the diagonal one, you have to pretty much make sure that you're exactly right. And it's just a bit too tricky for me. So, but I like this. This one works really well. It's not quite my design, but I have amended it with a couple of different things. But yeah, so this is quite good. It's really easy to make. Like, you can make this within 5 minutes without having to look at where things go and everything like that. Anyway, that's so that's my mining, and I'm full. Okay, so let's come back up here. Actually, so let's see, that's wood, so that should be where are we? Here we go, down here. No, I still haven't organized myself too much here. Okay, so I put all of the grey filler blocks down in here. I put all of the sandstone and packed mud in here. Yeah, okay, so there you go. So yeah, I'm going to decorate this eventually. I'll build a building, but I do want to wait until I get a bit more functionality and a bit more a few more blocks available. Now I have also built a little pond area down here as well. So this is my fishing area, but this will be a decorative area. So I built this nice and quickly, just made the water flow down into this pond here. And what I want to do here is I want to build a Torii gate. Torii gates are, I might see if I can stick a picture up. Torii gates are Japanese decorative gates that appear in ponds and in roadways and everything like that. And so I want to do that now. I don't have too many different materials. I'm pretty much going to have to make it out of oak. But when I might come back at some stage and build it out of something, replace it with something else later on. Yeah, so I did go through my my missions, so let's just have a look at missions. So if we go into beginner, so I had already done that. So I did craft all of my iron items. If you do look, actually, before we go any further, if we do look at this, I do have a fairly good iron pickaxe. So what happened was, one of the rewards that I got last episode was an efficiency 4 book. So I found just using normal iron pickaxe with no enchantments, I was going through iron to repair it or to replace it way quicker than I wanted to. So I thought, I've got the efficiency 4 book, let's just go somewhere that has a that has an anvil, and I will put the efficiency 4 book on my pickaxe. And I found someone, I went there, and they also actually had, as well as an anvil, and I did put the efficiency 4 on my pickaxe, but they also had a enchanting area and a enchanting area, and they also selling some lapis for fairly cheap. So I bought about 20 lapis, I think it was, and thought I'd have a go at enchanting. And the very first enchant that I did was Fortune 3, Breaking 3, and Efficiency 4, which is perfect. So I combined those two pickaxes, and now I have this Efficiency 5 pickaxe, which is great. Now the other thing that I so with the missions, so I did make the rest of those iron tools to get that to get those enchant books. Okay, I had done that previously. So I visited somebody's island, as I said, so I got the weather totem, earned a knowledge point in each meta. I did that last time, I think. I had done that, and yeah, I did that last episode as well. So if we go into the next one. Okay, so 6 hours played. Dungeon runs I will get to. Clash I will get to. 100 study knowledge. Pet eggs. So I have actually been to the pet area. I'll go back shortly and show you what's going on. But I was able to get some eggs, and I have hatched 3 eggs, so I got that. Build an enchantment table. I'm going to do that fairly soon. Special items, they'll just come. Moss block, I want to get started on that. I'm very close to getting that one. And yeah, I did this as well just before. I did have that Clash helmet, so I put it on. So there we go, so we get that. And I think for the next level I haven't done anything in the intermediate as yet. No. Okay. Now the other thing was going into pass. I did actually collect the first few rewards, so sky dust, money, iron blocks, so I was able to use those to make my own anvil, XP, and I just need a few more to get another thunder key. So there we go. So that's what I was up to with missions. Now with the votes, I do have some votes, so let's go into votes. Just do votes, because I think if you do votes it doesn't work. So I have 44. You can use 8, so we might as well use them now. Okay, sword. Money. 750, that's not bad. That was a third of what that was almost half of what I currently had. Fishing rod. I do have an enchanted fishing rod, as you can see down here. A Stormbringer that I got from a some sort of reward. So another fishing rod is good to chrome, nice. Another one is good to repair it with. Okay, so some iron leggings. Okay, sword. I think I've got 2 more. $500. And yep, I think this is my last one. And a spawner, okay. And yep, okay, cool. Alright, so that's pretty nice. Okay, alright, let's just go and see, can we put some stuff away? So sword, that one, put those away, grab that, come back up here again, put those away, okay, up here, and put that there. Alright, okay. Yep. Alright. So hatch pack, I'll use that in a sec. So let's just go to the pet area and we'll go through what pets. Okay, so yeah, so this is a new functionality, the pet island. As you come in here, we've got the pet dealer, pet dealer Graph, and at the moment Graph has a regular hatch pack for 35 coins, an elite hatch pack for 250 coins, and instant hatch for 1,000 pet coins. Sometimes he does he has some other things as well. So if we go and have a look at the item pool, the healing health pack to heal your pets, and also the ability to re-roll, and an extra hatch slot. But they're all quite expensive, like 1,500 pet coins, 1,000 pet coins, 1,250 pet coins. So they're quite expensive. Now the pet coins, you will find them all around the place if you just run around. Don't know why I'm not finding any. Let's have a look. Hey, there's one up there. Okay. All right. So yeah. So you basically run around. You'll find pet coins all over the place. I'm obviously just following somebody who's already been here. But yeah, if we come in here, is anybody? Yeah, there's usually a heap in here, but somebody's obviously been in here just recently. But yeah, so I'm getting so I've got 45 pet coins at the moment. Okay, so yeah, so there we go. So if we just go into the pet menu, okay, so you have pet slots. So that's your starter slot. You should start out with a starter pet, at least one, and I think you also get a starter token with missions to get a second starter pet. Eventually you'll get them all. There's 5 starter pets, one for each meta. See, this one here is mining. Tinsel is a metal type pet, and he has mining attributes. Now he is level 10 because I have had him equipped while I was mining, so he has leveled up, and he has 2 out of his 3 abilities. Then we go common slot. I've got a fishing pet activated at the moment, and then so you've got your slot for each of your different rarities going up to celestial. Plus then there's also a universal slot where you can fit another pet in as well. 500 pet coins to purchase, so I'll have to do some collecting. Now if we go into your pets and have a look, so we start out with the starter pets, but yeah, so here we go. So we've got the 2 starter pets, and if I go into one of them, so here I can heal them if I have health packs, which I don't at the moment. That's their levels. Armor's not available at the moment, and then the abilities. So you get the abilities as you level up your pet, and the abilities are used whilst you're fighting. And then prestige, you use up spare pets and get a pet prestige token somehow. I don't know how as yet, and you can prestige your pets. But basically the thing that you use your pets for is to fight other pets, or get into pet battles. Not other pets, but the animals around here. So if I have a look here, if I click on the pig has 50 health. My starter pet has 100 health because I did heal it up. And if you click on fight, then you start the fight, and I think it's a turn-based system. But the problem at the moment is that the text for what happens in the fight shows up in the chat, and as you can see, whilst I have a message box open, I don't see what's in chat because of Bedrock. So Scout has said that he's going to fix that and put it in the dialogue box or in the message box or somehow to show what's happening during the fight. So in the meantime, it's not really much use fighting the pets because you can't see what's happening. Like, one of the things that the pet can do is ready itself for damage, and so therefore it's not really much use trying to damage the enemy, because it won't actually do anything. So that's when you heal yourself, and then the next fight you do something, the next round you do something else, and so on. And if you can't see what they're doing, you don't know when to use your abilities. And that's the other thing. It's a good idea not to worry about fighting until you get your pet level up, probably at least to level 5. Preferably maybe also higher, so level 10 or something like that. It just gives them more health, but also more abilities. Yep. So that's how the fighting works. Now, if we come out here, you can see we've got the big creeper out here. The detonator, if we have a look at him, he has 75 health. So if you fight him and beat him, you unlock the next pet arena. And I think there's 9, similar to the dungeons. So there we go. So that's how the pet. That's how the pet area works. So yeah, now as I said, it's pretty expensive to get some of the higher level items. You do get pet coins for fighting. I think you might get something like 15, 20, 25, something like that. So it's worth it to actually fight, but it's not worth it to do it right now because there's the issues with the text, and it's pretty hard to win if you can't see what's actually happening. And walking around like this, trying to pardon me, trying to find the coins, you can get them fairly quickly, but not 1500 quickly. Yeah, see, look, nobody's been up here so for a while, so there's a few that have spawned just there, but I mean, that was only 3, and I need 500 times more than that. So yeah, oh, there's a whole heap here. So there we go. So that's the pets. Now, you also, so the way to get, oh, look at all these. Nobody's been up here for ages. Okay, so, all right, let's go back down again. Don't think there's full damage, so let's just go down. And right, so I'm going to go and buy a couple of hatch packs. So actually, elite hat pack 250. Yeah, I might try and save up for that. I'm a third of the way there. I won't do it now because it's takes a while, but I'll do that later on. However, I do have this chrome hatch pack that I got from a reward earlier. So, so let's just open it up, and we'll see how I go. So, rare, epic, or common. Okay, give me the epic. So I did get a rare earlier, and that's what I'm hatching at the moment. Is that gonna keep going to the common or not? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so I got a common egg. Okay. That was rather annoying. Anyway, so there we go. So, so that's the pet area. So I will, yeah, okay, I think I'll just head back then. Alright, okay. So, as I said, what I might do now is just collect some equipment and some materials, and I'll see how I go making a Torii gate. I will be back shortly. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I've got most of the stuff that I need. I think I do anyway, so let's just move some stuff around so that I'm ready. So I need... I should have repaired my axe. It should be fine for now. Alright, so stairs. Alright. Okay, actually what I might do is I just need a couple more of an item, so let's just grab, that should be enough. Okay, alright, so what I want to do is make it fairly central to here. So let's start here is at -13, and here is -2, so 11. So 5, 1, 2, 3. I can't count. All right, let's just say here. Okay, so all right, well, let's try here. So if I just go one of these, those, and I'll make it 1, 2, 3 wide. That will do, I think. Yep. Okay, so there we go. So I think that's pretty central. Yeah, I think happy with that. Okay, so let's just see. If I just put that there and there. Okay. Don't think I need to do much more than that. What I will do is I will just build some stone bases. Might have to just widen this a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, so now if I grab my normal oak and we go 1, 2, how do I have, why do I not have fly? 3, we'll just do 3 for now. Okay, and I will strip these. That'll do. Yep. Okay. Yep. Just to do some decoration as I'm going. Now this is not the traditional color of these gates. The normal traditional color is what's known as vermilion, which is basically a type of red. And I'll probably do this out of and I'll probably redo this out of either acacia or maybe even mangrove later on. I can't remember what color mangrove is. Something that's reddish orange in the middle. So acacia is obviously the way to go at some stage, but for the moment I will do it just out of oak. There are oak or natural wood Torii gates out there in Japan, but they're more often they are the color. Don't know whether that's too wide, but I'll leave that. We'll put one of those there and one down here. Okay. Alright, so now I need to go up another level. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. Strip those. Okay, and then I can go I don't have any. Okay. need some these, I think. I think. Oops. There we go. So let's see if I go. Whoop. Like that. Okay. And then I grab my stone or metal or whatever they are. I do have these chiseled tough. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. So yeah. All right, and then I go here. Let's just put that there, and then we'll go that there. Okay, I'm playing around a bit too much here. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just go and repair my axe. That's not what I want. Why is it putting that first? That's changed. Okay, okay. Okay, so that was just to be able to put those there. Don't know whether I'm doing this right. Okay, let's just go like this for now. I should have fixed this one up. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Okay. And then I think here, if I just go, put that on top there, and then I don't have any more stairs. Actually, no, I don't need that. What am I doing? Right, let's get rid of that one. Okay. Still recording. Sorry, it just came up with a message saying game clip uploaded, and I was just thinking, hang on, I haven't finished yet. Okay, so I'll put that there, that there, that's better. I should have done in the first place. So put that there, that there. Alright, and then down here, I go. Now, I think what I might do is I put that there, that there, that there, and that there. I might just put those there as well. And then I'll go with let's just do these. How does that look? Okay. Let's just make this go out a little bit more. Yep. And these can come down a bit. Like that. What I might do is I will put those in there. And I think this one here, I will remove that and put that in there. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Polished tough slabs. Yeah, I don't think I want stairs there because that's not going to quite work. Alright, I think that will do. Okay, it's a bit flat at top. Yeah, it's a bit flat on top. Okay, yeah. Get rid of that one. I know I just put them there, but I don't like them. What if I go there, there? Where did I do it there? And if I take that one out and put that one, that's a bit better. So take that, that. Yeah, okay, I think that's a bit better. Alright, that'll do. Okay, so I did actually grab some lanterns as well. So let's just put the lantern. There will do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I think that will do for a small Torii gate. I did have ideas on doing a bigger one, but that will happen later on. Grab that, take rid of that. What I might do actually is So I didn't really need that that wooden one in there, but I will. I might just do that. So get rid of these. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. All right. Okay, and what I might do as a last item is we'll go in blocks. I can't remember where they are, but okay, so lily pad. Let's just grab 10 of those. And sea pickles. How much are they? 10. Okay, we'll grab 20 of those. Yeah, I think that will do for now. Do have 2 more lanterns there as well. I don't really want to put them too. Alright, okay. So let's just put these around here. Okay, that should do. I won't put them up in fishing area because I don't really want to fish around lily pads. And then these we'll just go put 3 there, 3 there, a couple in the middle. Whoops. Oh, okay. And yeah, put some here. Okay, what's going on there? Ah, it's because they're not. Yeah, that's why they're like that. Okay. Alright. See if I can fix that. Alright, let's put some stuff away first. Okay, and wood. And these. Okay. Okay, grab some more water. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, okay, so now they're proper. Okay, just gonna have to try. Ah, I'm drowning. Just have to work out how this is working because. Let's see. Ah, okay, they're fine now. And these ones over here. Yep, there we go. Because basically they weren't in water because it was flowing, not water source, so they weren't waterlogged. But yeah, now they're all fine. Turn night vision off. Moon's just going down. That's okay. The sun's just coming up, but that's not too bad. And the other thing I wanted to do is see if this works. I haven't checked. So yeah, I don't want really too big stuff. So let's just take that out. Okay. No, okay. Yep. So a little bit of. Oh. Alright, so just a little bit of extra color. A little bit more over here. There we go. I might do the same down here. Just at the bottom. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so there is my there is my Torii gate. I'm just going to change a little bit. 4 of those, 27 of those. So there we go. Just cover up the wood. That's better. That's nice. Okay. All right. And yeah. So there is my start of my Japanese island. All right. Okay. So let's have a look at hatching. See how we're going. 2 hours left. Okay. I'm not gonna purchase the cloud coins. I'll let it go. I do have a common pet there available, pet egg. So what I might do is just go in and do some more searching around, grabbing some coins and seeing if I can get a couple of either get a couple more hatch packs or do a unlock the hatch slot with some coins. So that will take a little bit of time, but I can do that. I haven't really done too much grinding apart from the mining, so I might have to do a little bit of that as well. What have I got in the way of? Yeah, I've still got him there. Okay. Alright, so I might come back and do a little bit more later. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, now last season I was pretty basic. I didn't do too much redstone. I think I had a sorting system late in the game, but apart from that I didn't do much at all. So what I want to do this season is a bit more redstone. I thought I'd start off with a basic one, which is to just do my pistons here that push me back and forth in time. Now so I've got some pistons, but I can't put them down at the moment because I need to upgrade. So let's go into upgrades, and we'll do upgrade the pistons, and I'll also upgrade the sky dust, no, not sky dust, redstone. Okay, so that's done. Alright, so if I put a piston there and a piston there, so what I want to do is have this one shoot out and then retract and this one shoot out, and basically it will push me back and forth. It's not so that I can auto mine and just sit there and hold my button down and run away and go off and do stuff. I don't do that. It's just so that I can sit here and hold my button down while I'm watching, and it pushes me back and forth, so that I don't have to do it myself, and it can do it in time. But I'm still at my controller. I'm still watching and doing it, making sure I don't lose any items from breaking. Right, so for the rest of it, I have to remember how this goes because I don't know. I think I need to put... Okay, what I might do actually is I'm going to get rid of these because I'm going to have to move things back one, I think. So let's just go... okay. All right. So, I think I need... Let's go in now. I need some redstone torches. So let's just do one for now. Well, yep. Need some redstone. I do need some repeaters now. If I come up here, I think I've got some, yep, stone, which I need for repeaters. Come back down here. Right now, basically I just want to first see if I can remember. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I have a stone here, and I have... okay, I cannot remember this. Right, so let's make the repeaters. So let's just do 5 for the moment. How many can I do? None. I think I need some more. Yeah, there we go. So alright, let's do all of those. I need redstone dust. And there's 6 repeaters, that will do. Alright, and I'll make a little bit more redstone dust. Alright, so where are my repeaters? There. Let's just take a guess at what this is. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's doing that one. Not doing that one. So do I need that? If I go like this, does that work? No. Okay, so that's not powering that. What if I do that? Still not working. Okay, okay, so let's take this out. Okay, so let's remove these for now and try something else. So, how did this? So if we did that there, that there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one's still not working. What if I take it out? Chuck it back in again. Okay, right, now it's working. Now I've just got to get the timing right. Let's just slow it right down. Okay, so I think that's a bit slow, but it's also squashing me. So okay. That doesn't work at all. Right, so now I think it's just a matter of playing around until I get the timing right. So I might just pause this and I'll come back when I've got at least something working. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I've managed to work it out. It's pretty close to perfect. You can see here they pretty much go in sync. This one's going just a fraction before this one, but it doesn't cause any damage or anything like that. So if I can stand in here like this and mine, and it's pushing me from side to side, and it's doing it pretty, maybe a little too slow, like so. Yeah, the block appears and then, so I might have to speed it up a bit. Now I can do that, but yeah, so that's not too bad. Okay, now I tried to hide it as much as possible. I did have it up here, but I thought, well, let's see if I can hide it. So if I come back down here, I've stepped the redstone down 2 blocks, and then put it underneath the floor. So it's basically just 6 repeaters on this side, redstone on this side, coming to the redstone torch, and then redstone up there and redstone up there. This switch I added in. It's a bit easier to add the switch in when it's all up on one spot. But what you can do is you could put the switch. Actually, I might just do that. So let me just. Okay, so let me just do this, and then take this one out. And I think I can just put the switch here. Yep, so you can't really see it from here, unfortunately. Normally, if I'm standing here, I turn around, flick the switch, and go in. But here it is here. Turn that off. So that will stop everything. Yep, everything's stopped. Switch it back on, and there it is. Okay. Yeah. Now, the other thing you could do in here, if you've got enough iron, which I don't have at the moment, is you can put hoppers on these spots here, and come back down here and have them feed into some chests, and then you have a collection area for your filler blocks, for your ores, until you get a an ore chunk collector. But yeah, so there we go. So that's that seems to be working quite well. So So I'm rather happy with that. Moving it underneath worked okay. Put that there, and I mean I could I put a trapdoor there? I probably could. No, I couldn't, because that's... No, I couldn't. I could put a trapdoor on top of that. Do I have any trapdoors? Do I have any trapdoors up here? Where's my wood? There, I do. Okay, let's just experiment a bit more. I'm gonna have to do something about that. If I go straight there, I fall off the edge. Okay, so let's put that there, and then I should be able to take this off. Okay, so yep, and yeah, so that switch, yeah, that switch also activates this when I close it, so it automatically closes and works. Yeah, that's good. And I can just turn it off. It's turned off. Perfect. Alright, do I have any stairs on me? I do. Okay, let's see if I can just make this a bit safer. Okay. And then I might just go like that. Alright. Yep. Okay. Alright, so there we go. So a little bit of redstone to probably finish off the video, actually. Yeah. So where am I? Let's just have a quick look. I could go into study, but that's the easy way to do it. So let's just come in here and see where we're up to with the coal. So how long it takes me to get a coal. There's one there, 309. So not too far away. I'll probably just spend a little bit of time this afternoon just getting that up to advance so I can start getting some iron. I will quickly just slow that, speed that up a bit. Now that's just a matter of clicking a couple of switches. I'll just do a couple, see how that goes. Let's see. Okay, the block is just coming back as I move. Okay, so let's do right, so let's just do one that's completely okay. All right. Okay, I think that's around about right. Yeah. So, yeah. So the block is coming back just either just before or just after. I think that's fair. That's close enough. All right. Okay. So some pretty good, nice redstone there to finish off. So yeah, I think I'll call that a video. I'll see if I can take a nice screenshot of that of the Torii gate for the thumbnail. But yeah, so we're getting there. Hopefully before the next episode is recorded, Scout will have fixed the pet battles so that we can do some pet battles. But there we go. So, and I might have to basically, like I said, I'm doing some grinding. I want to get a good bow, and I've got some lapis, so I might see if I can enchant bows until I get infinity, and maybe get stuck into doing some dragons, and also farming some clash items. There's also some clash items to be gotten from rewards, I think. Maybe there's some more, I'm not sure. But anyway, alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.